Good morning. Welcome to Annette Brown Show, Abundance Agenda. It's Sunday, it's the 14th of April, and a little bit late today, it's 8:47. So, are we going to have a magical day? Yes, we are. Is the sun shining where you are? I hope so, because it's certainly not here. And today is my lovely friend Terry. It's his 60th birthday today. And sadly, Terry can't get excited. So yesterday, Greatest Love of All, you all seemed to love it. Some of you were crying like I was. I cried as I was listening to it and trying to speak to you. When I came off, the tears were rolling down my cheeks. So, but yesterday I actually mentioned something about expectation. And funnily enough, before somebody had actually heard this, they actually posed a question on Abundance Agenda about expectation. So, to me, there's two ways to look at expectation. Expectation, when in normal circumstances, is like an attachment. It's like an attachment to someone or something. And when you're attached to someone or something, you're going to yearn for those circumstances to be a certain way. It could be that you wish for your partner or your husband or your wife to stay with you forever. Or it could be that you wish to defy the ageing process. Yeah, I know what you mean there. Or it could be that you never want your children to grow up. Attachment transmits resistance. So if you are attached to circumstances being a certain way and they don't turn out quite as you would like them, and they don't make you feel good, and they don't match your wishes, this is, to me, it's like a resistance to what is happening. So you may not be able to control what happens. However, you do have the opportunity to choose how you respond. And listen to me now, there's nothing wrong with attachment. However, if you desire peace in your life, you have to surrender into your reality as it is, as it stands this moment. I encourage you to follow your dreams and keep persistently pursuing them, whilst also advising that you keep your expectations in check and be realistic about their possibilities. When you're in harmony, you're able to let go of your expectations of how life should be and be fully available to what life actually is. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to try to talk to you about the law of attraction and expectations, and to see if where we can take your life, get you on that journey, and for you not to go for that destination, but to actually enjoy the ride. So let's have a look at what we're going to do. So let's see. When we work, sorry, I'm just going to have to take a quick drink. When we work with the law of attraction to create our desires, there are two vital aspects. One being the desire, and the other vital aspect is the expectation. Both polar apart. Desire is a powerful positive force. Your true desire is a powerful positive force that goes out into the universe and resonates with the matter of what it is that you truly desire, or you truly wish for. Now, the other end of the scale, it's a little bit like the law of polarity. Expectation is a negative force that works similar to gravity. Expectation will draw your desires and wishes towards you. To activate the law of attraction and work in an expedient way, both desire and expectation phases have to be fulfilled. If your desire is focused upon incessantly, sooner as opposed to later, your desires will be chanced, either in whole or partially. If you weaken or change your desire midstream for something else, the current line of force is going to become separated. And no longer then will any form of attraction take place. When we desire something, we're merely hoping or wishing. And this means we don't currently have it in our lives. And without expectation, it means it just won't happen. If you think about being wealthy, you will attract wealthology. If you think about becoming wealthy, you will attract lackology. Why? Because if you are hoping to attract wealth, you are affirming that you don't currently have it. If you continue to think about not having wealth, however you are desiring it, you will continue to not have wealth and still desire it. Many people mistakenly believe that by merely wishing for something will make it happen. This isn't the case. If you desire something, you wish and you hope for something, you are basically affirming that you do not have it. So the universe brings you more of the same. Instead, you must know it, feel it, and believe it. You must have it first for it to come. So how can you have something you don't have first? Make room in your life mug. Change your environments to support your desire. If you don't send out an intention to the universe, it sees you have no room for it in your life, it will be delayed. Begin to make your environment ready to receive your desire. When you know exactly what you really desire, you will literally become a vibrational match for it and ensure you take actions that support you receiving it. Your beliefs create your reality. So listen to your inner chatter and listen how you speak to yourself and how you talk to yourself and how you talk about yourself. You know, as I said to you last week when I was poorly, I couldn't believe what I was saying to myself when I was being so ill. I just couldn't believe the negativity that was there. Why me? Why is it happening to me? Horrible. So it could be that you've got negative chatter like that. Why does this always happen to me? I am doomed. Catch yourself midstream in the flow of this inner chatter. Each negative, non-productive thought you have affirms your reality. By noticing and changing your inner thoughts can be empowering and positive. Daydream about what your life will be like when you have your chosen desire. See your new life. See yourself, new you. See it vividly. Spend at least 20 to 30 minutes a day daydreaming. Doesn't all have to be at once. The way that I do it on first awakening because I'm still in the alpha state. So I'll start to generate my desire. First of all, before I do anything when I wake up, I give gratitude that I've actually opened my eyes. So gratitude is an attitude of life. So do that. I probably run to the loo, still half asleep, come back, get back into bed, lie there, and then I start to just doze off again. But as I'm dozing off, I start to see in my mind's eye what my desire is. I start to generate excited feelings, and then I just let it go and I drift off again. So only for 5 minutes. I might do it. Excuse me. I might do it mid-morning if I'm going to have a cup of tea or something, or at lunchtime, or I have some wonderful copper plates that I go on, and I try to do them 30 minutes a day. And these plates, I'm not joking, they are incredible. They take away pain, they take away illness, they work on the etheric body. I get this chap to make them for me. And what I tend to do, I'll try and do 15 minutes on there in an afternoon. Like, I work, because I get up about 4 a.m, I work through, so I do all my work between 4 and 7, 6 in the morning, something like that. I might nip back to bed about 7, have a bit of a sleep, and then this is when I do my alpha state. And then I'll go on my plates in the afternoon, and then probably just before I go to bed. So I work that way, and God, they are so powerful. Trust me, they are so powerful. So it's entirely up to you, but I would recommend 20 to 30 minutes a day of, if you said to somebody you're going to daydream, they'd say to you, you're absolutely bonkers, but you're not. You're not actually just daydreaming. You're creating visually. And daydream about who you are, about your environment, and how your environment is now that you have changed to your desire. After all, if you can't imagine it, how the heck are you going to attract it? You have to feel the feeling that you will have with your desire when it's here. You can't think, well, I'll feel it when I get it, because it won't work. You've got to feel it now. You've got to get that feeling. Everything in life is about feeling your way through. How do you feel when you long for something? You're yearning, aren't you? To be a vibrational match for your desire, you must call up inside of you all of the feelings you will have when you've made your dream a reality. Feelings are thoughts too. So whenever your feeling is going out to the universe, it's coming back to you. As Florence Scovel Shinn says, our thoughts are about like boomerangs, where eventually they will come back to us without a shadow of a doubt. If you think you can't feel something, you don't feel. You're wrong. You are wrong, because you can feel. You can choose your emotions any time that you wish. Practice your feeling your emotions. Practice it. Become a master of it. Remember, never ever expect something in your life that you do not wish for. Never ever desire something that you do not expect in your life. When you persistently imagine something which you desire, your ability to attract that thing becomes irresistible. This is the law of attraction in action, trust me. When you take on board everything I say about the law of attraction in action, you will become a master attractor, attracting more of the things you truly wish for in life, and you will repel the things you don't desire. So, you're going to learn to apply on a daily basis in your personal reality. So this is a little exercise I'm going to give you. And it's my exercise, and it's from my book, The Abundance Agenda, that's out in the ether with the with my lovely lady Susan Mears. Got 2 people that's interested in publishing it, which is really good. So this is my part from my book, and it's called Living in the Land of Make Believe. You remember the song by Books for Fears? Look for the sun, little one. Where do you go to when you dream? To the land of make believe. That's where you're going to go. Light some incense or burn some oil. Just do, I would with this, if you've got a little bit of patchouli oil, or if you haven't got any patchouli, if you've got like a non-floral incense, something like a nag champa, and burn that. I'm going to talk you through it now, and I would download this if I were you. And what I would do, I'd burn that, and I'd go to every single corner of the room. And if you are a Reiki practitioner or a master, I would use the symbols in each corner. And I'd do it in the centre of the room. Because remember, the centre of the room is the Tai Chi area, which is the most placid, calmest, most beautiful area in the room. Whenever if I'm going to meditate flat out, I'll do it on the floor, but I do it in the centre of the room, because it is the most beautiful area. This is where the chi just flows. It just moves, the energy just flows around you. So once you've burnt your incense for about half an hour, burn another one, because they last about 40 minutes, I think, and then sit down and breathe. Breathe for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, breathe in for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You can see your big opaque bubble in front of you. Step in with your left foot. Pull your right foot in behind you. Stretch out your arms, plenty of room, up above, below. That's you done, completely and utterly. I mean, if you've grounded yourself before, that's perfectly fine. So, you're sitting down and you're relaxing. To be a master attractor, you have to be very precise for what you wish for in life. You have to be able to, within your mind's eye, create a clear mental picture of what you truly wish for. If it's money, how much? What are you going to do with that money? If it's a new career, be specific. What exactly is it you wish to do? How far would you like to travel? Would you like to be able to go by car? Or would you like to be able to go on a train? If it's a new love, describe him or her. How tall is he or she? What colour eyes does he or she have? What is their weight? Make certain that the image is an intense mental... Oh, I say what's so which I didn't say before. When I said what is their weight, you can actually start to write to them. If it's a lover that you're looking for or a friend, start to write to them. Write to them as though you're talking to them very passionately. Or if it's a friend, as though it's just imagine that it's a pen pal or something. And when you've done it, go outside and burn it and send it out into the universe. Let the universe recycle that energy into a new love, into a new friendship for you, whatever it is you wish for. And the other, when I said just then about make certain the image is an intense mental picture of your true desire. Now, I don't know if any of you heard about combustion point. This is Esther Hicks. And Esther Hicks says that if you can... Remember, the conscious mind can only hold a thought for 9 seconds without jumping to another thought. However, if you can become a master attractor and hold a thought for the same thought for 17 seconds, it will reach combustion point. And then it will connect with the next thought, the next thought. And then if you can hold that thought again for 17 seconds, and then another 17 seconds, another 17 seconds, it's like 68 seconds. However, it can't help but happen. It cannot help but happen. At first, this is going to seem impossible. However, with time, it can be done. And when you've done this, that's when the magic happens. The next bit can be a bit tricky. Create within you a feeling of great expectation that your desire is here. Have patience along with determination of how you are feeling. and how you are thinking. The more dominant you're thinking, the more quickly your desires will come. It can be immediate. You know, it might be a small desire like running into somebody or running into an old friend. Or if it's something bigger, it can maybe take a little bit more time. It's vital. You know, when we have our meal, we put some pepper and maybe some salt on. It is vital that your thoughts have a sprinkling of action. This allows the universe a frequency for its communication for your desire. Then release and allow the law of attraction to perform its magic. Always expect the best manifestations ever, whenever you state your desire. Moment by moment, we use the law of attraction. However, we mainly use it unconsciously, and that is dangerous, as it brings to us many things in life we do not wish for, and very few of those that we desire. Our minds are magnets, drawing to us the things we focus on. So, number 1, awareness. Be specific and focus your awareness and your attention on your desire. See it, feel it in your solar plexus with great excitement and experience of having your desire now. Continue to hold your awareness on your desire for a minimum of 17 seconds at a time. Live your dream for you only. Always keep your mind active and involved in what's going on around you, and try not to hold your focus on material things. Consideration. Introduce your awareness to something into your daily goings on. By giving awareness to your desires, you magnetize your power of attraction, which will bring you more of the things in which you have an interest. By doing this, it means that your mind is engaged, and your mind will not have time to focus on negative or egotistical things. I'm not saying that you are egotistical, but sometimes the ego just takes over. Focus on your integrity, and you will notice that you only attract people who have the same sort of integrity and the same sort of values. The next part is the intensity, expectation. You know, I love birds, so I've always got in the garden, beautiful thing, and I've got always gorgeous seeds for different birds and what have you. And I've also got a cat. But I've got to be very, very, very alert, because she sits and she waits for that bird to fly into the garden with the greatest expectation. And you can see the excitement, and she goes, whoo, whoo, whoo. You can hear the little noise coming from. That's what you need to be. You need to be like that cat in the garden waiting for the bird to fly in, except you are waiting for your desire. Your expectation is immense. And therefore, if you keep going, oh, I'm so excited, oh, I'm so excited to go away, oh, your expectation will be immense, and therefore your desire will happen by far much sooner than you would ever anticipate. Only expect the best from life. Be 100% focused, placing your whole attention on your desire. An expectation being an attractive, powerful force, just like the cat with anticipation for the bird. It can't help but happen. Only expect the best in life. Expect miracles. Become a magnet for miracles. Never ever, don't ever think of not succeeding. You are a magnet for success, with a powerful force of attraction that is unstoppable. So, what I would do now, I'm going to count from 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You with me? Roll your shoulders back for 3. 1. Ooh, feel it all clicking. 2, 3. And then roll it forward for 3. 1, 2, 3. Roll your right shoulder back for 3. 1, 2, 3. Now roll it forward for 3. 1, 2, 3. And back the left for 3. 1, 2, 3. And forward for 3. 1, 2, 3. Stretch up like a cat. Oh. And what you need to do is perform this every day for a minimum of 30 minutes. A minimum of 30 minutes. And if you can do this on a daily basis, and particularly, sorry, can you hear the rattling? I'm trying to put my hand in for a card. And particularly, if you can do it at different intervals, still write in your journal, still writing things down makes things happen, you will be, eventually, a very good manifester. Particularly with the tools that you get, that I think the next lot of stuff you get next week, it's all about resistance next Saturday. So, again, that will help you. But become that magnet for success. Become a powerful force of attraction that is unstoppable. So I hope that you enjoyed that. No music today, because I found out I'm not really supposed to play music. So I might have to delete the other two. So if you do need them, I'd download the Greatest Love of All and the Greatest Love of All, and the other one before it was about the vessel or something. So my card today is my home is a peaceful haven. I bless my home with love. I put love into every corner, and my home lovingly responds. With warmth, I am at peace. And I always say at the end, all is well in my world. So go out. Pay attention. Make sure that everything that you do now is focused on what you desire. Close your eyes and imagine that your body is surrounded by that beautiful, beautiful bubble of opaque white light. And know that in here that you are totally 100% protected. Nothing or anyone can harm you. But please, make expectation a very powerful force for you. Release any attachments. As I say, you can have you have nothing over anyone else. You have no control over anyone. The only thing, have great expectations for yourself. That's all that you can do. Law of attraction and expectations, power, desire, and have the expectation of only experiencing the best. So I hope you've enjoyed today, even though there's not been any music, sadly. My cold's nearly gone, as you can tell. And have a look at the abundance agenda. Also, I've put on there about a competition, but I don't think anybody's done it. But you can win 2 1-hour coaching sessions online or on the telephone. It's entirely up to you. But you have to get someone to go onto the abundance agenda page and ask them to like it, but to put your name underneath. And if you get 5 people to do it, you go into the hat to win the coaching session. So see if you can maybe do that. Visit www.abundanceagenda.com if you're looking for any little gifts for anything like angels or incense or crystals. The 3 magic crystals are going on today. They're going to be they're called the wealth crystals, and they're all raw, and they're very good for attracting money. So they're going to be on later on today. So great love to you all. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you really get something from it. Download it. Don't just leave this, because if you do, if anything gets deleted, you haven't got them then. So give it a good download. Listen to it. Love to you all, and let's have an exciting day. Let's have an exciting day. Let's work with the law of attraction. Let's have lots of expectations. Okay, listen, enough of that. Take care of yourselves. Have a magical day. See you soon. Bye.